Ladies and gentlemen, I present the first woman to address the annual campaign dinner for this very important speech, Danielle Chayot.
What does it mean to be Jewish? When I was younger, being Jewish was all about force. Being forced to go to temple, being forced to be home for Shabbat dinner, being forced to only date Jewish boys. But 2 years ago, on a Birthright Israel trip, I experienced the power of Jewish history and community. I was forced to look at my Jewish identity in a whole new way, and it happened because of your support of the Jewish Federation. When I look back at my Birthright experience, I'm kind of embarrassed, because along with many other Birthright participants, my main motivation for going was because it was free. When I came back from the trip, I was truly humbled because the experience was priceless. In 10 days, my heart and mind were opened. I came back connected to the state of Israel, the soldiers who defend it, and to all Jewish people. And I went from just being Jewish to understanding what it means to be a Jew. That Federation-funded trip was a catalyst to a life of greater meaning for me. And I am absolutely sure that I'm not the only other Birthright participant who came back with a burning desire to change the world. When I came home, I immersed myself in the Federation and became more involved in the REC. I wanted to give back to the organization that had given so much to me. And once I saw with my own eyes the safety net that our Federation creates in the Jewish community, it became my mission to show other REC members how their gifts change lives. As chair of the volunteer committee, I wanted members to see the families with young children waiting in line for food at Jewish Family Service Sova food pantries, to spend a Sunday morning cooking kosher meals at Project Chicken Soup and delivering them to HIV/AIDS victims, to feel the joy of playing softball with the kids at Vista Del Mar, a home for at-risk youth. I wanted my fellow REC members to see that this kind of commitment is business as usual for this incredible organization. We all know that the challenges we face today are not business as usual. The number of extreme poor in our city is roughly equal to the entire population of Washington, D.C. 1 in 10 people in Los Angeles are unemployed. 1 in 5 receive public benefits. Food bank usage has increased by 40% since last year, 40%. Everyone is affected, including over 100,000 poor Jews in Los Angeles. We have a crisis in our own backyard, and I am proud to tell you that our Federation is meeting the challenges of keeping the safety net intact every day. Your generosity makes it possible for the Federation to take these life-affirming actions, to dramatically increase its support of JFS Sova food pantries, to provide seed funding to Jewish Vocational Service for a new online job program so that Jewish job seekers can get training and help, to make it easier for those who are hardest hit to get a variety of social services at several convenient sites with no need to go hat in hand. Last but not least, your support of the Federation has created a $500,000 emergency cash grant fund for Jews in need. Now when a person needs cash for medical care, transportation, rent, or food, Federation can help. Instead of falling through the cracks, they have a community to fall back on. They have you. These are just a few of the examples of what your support makes possible, of how the Federation fulfills the mandate of Tikkun Olam, the repair of the world, every day. I began my remarks by asking, what does it mean to be Jewish? Before I made my trip to Israel and began my work with Federation, I didn't really have a good answer. But through my Birthright Israel experience and my involvement, my Jewish identity has become a force to be reckoned with. When I look out tonight at more than 1,000 people, I know I'm not alone. Together, we can change lives. Together, we can strengthen the safety net on which the Jewish community of Los Angeles depends. At a time when Holocaust survivors are becoming a memory and Jews are disconnecting from the Jewish community and Israel, we can honor our ancestors and ensure Jewish continuity. Not only can we do this and more, we have to. The gift you make tonight will help someone who is out of work find a new way to support their family and give them back their dignity. It will feed someone who's hungry. And last but not least, it will feed your soul because it gives life meaning by offering a way to heal the world. And that, my friends, is what it means to be Jewish. We are here tonight to honor 4 legends. We can never fill their shoes. But by putting the needs of the community first and making a gift that goes above and beyond, we can walk in their footsteps. Thank you. Table captains, please pass out your pledge cards.